Oh, morning everybody. It's February 10th?
Something like that.
It was snowing pretty good at our place. No snow here. But today we're at Marmot Lake Fishing Derby. And we're just kind of getting everything set here in the parking lot before we head out on the ice. It's actually pretty busy here today, so I think there's going to be lots of people.
Yep.
Give you a quick shot around here. Again, this is just, we ended up getting a good parking spot. But we're gonna go register, drag our stuff out on the ice, get set up, and we'll shoot some more video out there.
See you out there.
Here we are out on the lake, drilling our first test hole.
I said it was a question.
Okay, look.
Because it's like crazy thick ice.
It's 2 feet, 3 feet thick.
3 feet.
Yeah. 3.
It's almost 3.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna see how deep the water is.
Okay, we can stop.
It's in our little Garmin thing here.
Hang on, we're just hooking it up.
You got your Bluetooth on?
Right.
And then,
Here we go.
I do.
28.6, 30 feet.
2 feet. Deep.
Or 28, between 28 and 30.
28.
But that's good.
Yeah.
So we were probably 4 steps that way.
Yeah.
perfect. So it's plenty deep enough.
Yep.
And you're figuring,
Seen any fishies?
No, it doesn't
yet.
say. Or it's say fish.
this is my buddy Garth. Him and Scott were out last time. So what'd you guys fish at? 26 feet
26
and then bring it up?
Yeah, it's 26 feet, brought up about 2 feet or so, 3 feet.
Yep.
And we're in 30 some odd feet of water.
About 10 feet up.
Yeah.
Whatever, well, we just fish. Where do you want to? We don't put the holes.
I wanna fish on this hole.
No.
Okay.
Good try. No.
And you can see we just registered for the fishing derby. It's going to be busy out here, but there's tents everywhere. And this is Marmot Lake in Nazko.
To bring the tent or we just sit? Because I don't know if you need it.
So Garth is going to, yeah, that looks good. So he's got a battery powered auger. She's a thick one. That was 2.5 feet thick, easy.
Which one yours?
I figure I'll be in line with your area.
It's gonna dig a hole here for Scotty.
No traction. Oh yeah.
Nice. So we're gonna drop the Garmin in again just so we get a depth and figure out that we're.
Where's the spoon? Where's the spoon? Here's one.
It's for making poached eggs.
Don't make a slushy. A fish slushy.
Straight slushy.
You fishing, guys? You fishing?
Think it in.
I think that'll be good.
Yeah, what's the depth?
26.5 minus.
Spot on.
Perfect. There's a little graph it gives you. So it's 26 feet deep.
It's cool because you see how thick the ice is too.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
You see the terrain too. It's
Yeah.
flat, it's not reedy,
Yeah.
so
That's nice.
should be good.
Let's drop it in mine and we'll see how deep mine is here. Should be pretty similar.
Yours should be similar to Vika's. Because it gets deeper
This way.
quickly. So I'm guessing you're a 30.
Okay, we just Ed wants to check his hole here. 27.6.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. 27.6.
Oh, it's good.
Here he's almost set to go.
Yep.
Vik is getting there. Garth is the hole man today. Kind of our setup here. We're gonna get at least one tent set up. We do have two, so but it is nice out. It is, what's it, -5 maybe?
Yeah,
Maybe?
breeze. Yeah, it's really nice. Just a really small breeze.
And no snow. Should be a good day.
This is Eskimo.
Eskimo.
There's one more strap on there somewhere. There you go. Garth and Jack, you're gonna set the tent up in case the weather gets crappy. And also they have a little camera so that you can see the screen and the fish and everything underwater, so should be fairly interesting. And everybody here is entered in the fishing derby, and then there's the sweetheart draw too, so you put your two fish weight together and then you can win a 2-night stay at a fishing resort here. There's a lot of prizes.
It's not about prizes, it's about fish. Very nice and tasty fish.
It is. There's my setup. Got the bait on and the hook in there. It's in at probably 22 feet in 27 feet of water, so let's see how this goes. A few more tents have showed up. Most people are zipping over to the far side of the lake, so probably locals that know something.
There's always someone who knows something that we don't.
Yeah. And Scotty's hole. He's got his new fishing line on there.
Yeah.
Some braided orange stuff
Yeah.
for ice fishing. Yeah.
Courtesy of Garth, he couldn't stand my
Yeah.
setup.
So Scott had fishing line that had all kinds of loops and twists in it. Garth went crazy watching it. So he sponsored Scott here, spun some line on his reel. I'm going with the high quality stuff that came on my rod. So I bought the rod and the reel all as one package. That's the string I'm using.
Oh, you've caught fish on it. Hasn't
Yeah.
done you wrong yet.
It hasn't actually broken either. And then there's Yuri and Vika's setup. And Garth and Jackie are in there.
Oh, you need to go inside.
How many is this one? A 5 or a 6-man tent thing?
I think it's 6, is it?
Yeah, they say 6, but I think,
Come on in and close it.
Oh,
Close the door.
realistically we could probably get 3 fishing comfortably in here.
so this is inside the tent now. It's a nice glow from the ice. Jackie's got her camera tripod set up here. She's fishing in that hole.
There's my bait. You see my spinner and my bait.
You can see that, yeah.
So
There we go.
all we're missing is some fish.
You can see her spinner and her bait bobbing there.
Chicken.
And what are you in? 20, 22 feet? 20?
24 feet.
You can see how bright the ice is. It's funny on this focal length I have it on right now. It's green, like light green.
Yeah.
And then when I change it to my wide lens, it really,
Really wise it up, yeah. Nice.
yeah, it looks really good. And Garth's got his in already with his custom bait. He bought some scent and flavor and soaked some shrimp in it and made his own. You can see it just glowing.
Nice, eh?
Yeah, it's very nice. It's nice in here. It's already warm and you don't even have heat on.
That's right.
And then they got their table set up there. Just gonna blind them for a sec.
Cheers with a cup of tea.
There you go.
Yeah. There we go. That's awesome. No, that's really nice though. It's nice the way it makes the ice glow like that.
Yeah. But when you're outside, you can't see anything because of the light
Yeah.
in your hole. But I mean, if you put the tent over your hole at 26 feet, you'll see the bottom too.
But
Yeah.
it just keeps that little breeze that's blowing out there just off your back. It's lovely.
Let me take a look at the ice here. It's a damn good looking ice hole you have, my friend.
It's nice. I like my ice hole.
Bunch of friggin' ice holes.
Thick the ice.
Yeah, it's quite thick. Now all we have to do is catch some fish.
Yeah.
And it's clear on the bottom. There's no reeds or anything
No
down
reeds,
there.
sandy
It's
bottom.
Sandy bottom.
Awesome.
That's why you're getting the green, because there's no vegetation to dull it.
Yeah.
You're getting the reflection off the sand, the sandy bottom, and just coming up. So that's why it's like that.
That's nice. And I guess, like you said, if there was weeds, you would have seen them on the Garmin, right?
I would have seen them on the.
And you wouldn't have been this clear. This ice would have been more darker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the cameras are so. I had the camera right down to the ground at one point, and that showing.
This is the little tripod the camera hangs from, and then it turns the little. It's got a motor on the top, and it turns so you can pan and tilt your camera.
So yeah, so it works
My
like
bait.
that. And the remote turns it around,
Yeah.
and then you can.
And
So now
then
you can
and
see
then
the
so you
bottom.
can.
You can see the bottom is rocky. It's like nice.
Where's my bait?
And the flat end is pointing that way.
Okay, so it's pointing kind of
far.
at Garth's.
You went too far.
Now it's pointing at his boot.
Alright, jig, Garth, jig, so I can pick you up, please.
Gotta go a little bit more to your left. Keep her going right there. That's kind of aimed
Yep.
towards him.
Okay, so we can just see him faintly, because he's quite far from me. Can you see the little thing there?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So jig, Garth. Jig.
I'm jigging.
Oh, maybe that isn't him.
That's probably you.
No, I'm
No,
much clearer.
she's. Yeah, yours is.
I don't know what that is.
Again, you have a very nice ice hole.
Well, thank you.
That's why we got married.
It's one of those rare Canadian compliments, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Only in Canada.
There's Garth, man, trying a different hole. He's just gone over a little bit closer to shore. He's got his rod in there. We got to train something up because we're getting no bites.
Well, that's shallow.
Yep.
6 feet.
How deep is that one?
6 feet.
Oh.
The next is 46 feet.
And then here's Cariboo Chronicles secret Ukrainian weapon here. She can cook and feed anybody. And yes, I meant cook. So we're out ice fishing and she's got English muffins and eggs and ham, coffee.
Yeah.
Struggling.
Yeah, it's a hard knock life.
Yeah, it's very hard life. Look how beautiful here. And
Какой вот этот, да, без?
Mm-hmm. The day turned out nice. The weather's perfect. Well, no bites yet. It's just after 11. It's my setup. Yuri's setup. Yuri had a bite. That was the only one. We'll see this Eskimo fat fish tent and see how these guys are doing. Scotty's got the drill. We're gonna go out to the middle of the lake here, try something. So
We're desperate.
everybody's fishing along the shore and this way along the shore, and it's like 27 feet deep at my hole. So we're gonna go out there about 100 feet or something like that. See how she looks. Do a quick peek in here before we head her out. How you guys doing? Still glowing. It's nice.
Yeah.
Freaking warm in here. I can feel the heat coming out.
Yeah. And
That's
Smell the heat.
as you can see on the
not yet.
camera, we're on a drop off here. So there's my
Oh yeah.
lure, and if we spin this way, you can see the
sand.
ground. It raises up. So we're in a bit of a trough.
Right on the edge of it.
Yeah.
Nice. It's actually a pretty good picture.
Yeah, comes up pretty clear. I'd like to show you a fish on there.
Scotty's heading out to our new spot. I'm gonna grab my rod and follow him out there. We'll drill a new hole. That sounded nice. I brought a spoon.
Oh, that's a good call.
Garth thought of it.
I stand by it.
So Scott and I came out. We're about 100 feet out from everybody else. He's got a hole drilled there. I think it's 35 feet deep.
Yep. 35.
And then this cool little device that we borrowed off our buddies. So it's a Garmin. And you just drop it in there and it floats.
And you got your phone
And then you got your phone app. And then you can see what's happening. So that one coming down is my line?
the line going across left to right.
Yeah. That one's mine. And
So
then
that's your lure sitting at 25 or about 25 feet.
yeah.
And if you pan down a little bit further, you can see the bottom there.
Yeah. So it's 35 feet deep.
Yep.
And I'm sitting at about 25. And that's the cool little Garmin device that
Yep.
I really like that thing.
It is really cool.
It's tiny, it's lightweight, easy to use.
It floats. You can't, so you're not going to lose it.
Yeah. But not much for bites out here. I think if you caught a fish today, you'd get every prize that they have. I don't know if anybody's caught much for fish, so.
Anyway, I'm going to give this back to them.
Well, Scott and I are still out here in the middle. I had one really good bite. No fish in, but had a good bite. You can see everybody's starting to pack up and head in. It's just before 1 o'clock now. I think the derby ends at 1 and the prizes are handed out at 1:30. So everybody's slowly working their way in. Like I said, we had some bites, no fish on today, but it was a good time. It's a nice little lake out here. Marmot Lake, Nazko BC. Well, nobody in our group caught anything.
We had very good time.
Yeah, but it was a good time and we tried.
We'll get home field advantage next week in Bush.
Yeah, exactly. Well, everything's packed up in the truck. Gonna head up to the main office here and see what prizes and stuff are handed out. Not that any of us caught fish. We're all about the same. We all had bites. Good old prize table. Not that we caught fish or getting any. Pretty good turnout.
Sponsors that helped made this event the way it is, and so Nazko Community Association, the Bad Women of Nazko, Sue Rudd in memory of Dale Rudd, Nazko First Nations, Westside Liquor Store, Sylvia's Cafe, Three Nations Store and Lodge, Fishpot Lake Resort, Rocking Our Rental, and MCon for plowing. Also, thanks to you all for coming out and making this such a great event. We don't know the top winners yet. Okay, well, we'll wait. I'm not ready for that yet. We have a few extra prizes. So how the extra prizes are going to work is everybody that has registered for the fishing derby had their name entered into the draw. We are going to draw a name, and you'll be able to pick a prize from the table or one of these $100 bills.
Nice.
So there will be that's all included in the table. So the table or one of the $100 bills. So don't forget, I'm going to draw a name, or I'm going to get somebody to draw a name. And you need to take your ticket to either Tracy for the $100 or to Wayne for the table. And you'll have to be quick picking because I'm not going to stop drawing names. So no hesitation. Make sure you know what you're going to go for. Okay? Scott Cronin. Scott Cronin.
Nice.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Let's go see what Scott's gonna grab from the table. What do they got, Scotty? Something good?
What do you think?
I get to pick anything?
Yeah, pick one.
The fireball doesn't look bad. Oh yeah, you don't like fireball.
What you thinking?
Gift card.
These are mine.
Oh, Vika made those. Those are good.
Some old guy took the snowboard just to sell it, so we go fit it.
That's all I was gonna do. What do you figure?
I told him that you could screw it to the dock and.
I'll take your ticket there.
Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Awesome. I told him to screw it to the dock and use it as a diving board.
Ed Karen. Ed Karen.
Thank you.
Take over to the table.
Awesome.
Haven't got much to pick from.
Yeah. Bottle of fireball, Scott.
Take the tag there.
Oh, there you go. Awesome. Thank you. That look cool.
You get a present, Kurt.
Pick your present.
Come and sit on that lap.
And first prize is first prize with $1,000.
Wow, congratulations.
4.65 pounds. On first place for the Sweetheart Draw with 7.78
Nice.
pounds. So here's one. This is on the river, this is on the lake. Okay? So turn around and take the picture. One more circle.
Congrats again, man.
Thank you. Seconds for the Sweetheart. We thought we were only doing one. So that's it. Thank you so much for everybody coming, and maybe see you next year.